What's up, guys? My name is Con. Today we're back with more Raft Mechanic, and in the last episode I did a little bit of a weirder format. I did some narration and it was really polarizing. Some of you really liked it, some of you really hated it. Don't worry, I just did that because it was like 2 hours of recording and I wanted to make sure that I got enough done in the first episode because really I want to build an oil rig. So we're gonna go to this rescue mission so we can hopefully get those propellers and motorized parts. And once we get that, then we should be good to go in building the oil rig. I don't want to expand too much because obviously sail power sucks. And we do need cotton to craft a windsock and sort of advance that quest line. I'm not really sure. Like, there was only 6 cotton on the mechanic station island thing. And like, I kind of want to head to that island over there just to see if we can get a little bit more cotton. The wind is unfortunately kind of pulling us towards the rescue mission, which I think makes sense. So getting to that island over there might actually be really hard to do. I don't really want to leave the raft in the middle of the ocean either on its own because, like, you know, we might come back and sharks will have just eaten the whole thing. Nothing really super useful there. I guess a tomato. That's pretty much it. This is gonna go down. Let's get this barrel. I really just need some cotton, you know? We need just enough cotton to make a windsock. It's not even that much cotton, I don't think. Oh, we have 6 cotton seeds. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. We do have cotton seeds. Right. All right. So this just became easier. That's for making trees. We don't need that yet. This is for making small stuff. Farm crops. Grow 2 crops at once. Doesn't trigger raids. Okay, well, we can make a bunch of these ones. How do I make... Can I make some scrap metal? We can. All right, let's do that. Can I make some better wood? Wood block 1. We can't. Okay, so that's all actually pointless. We can't make any wood block 1. Where do I get wood block? Wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. Yes, I can. I can make it here. Yeah, all right, perfect. Do I have scrap metal? I do. Perfect. Oh, this is great. So we'll make a double planter and we'll plant some cotton. I need to get another chest as well. Like we need at least 2 chests on the craft bot. Obviously, we got to build the craft bot loop eventually, do all that. But like right now, I'm trying to prioritize, you know, surviving a little bit. So that's good. Okay, 20 wood. So we can just make a couple more of those. That's perfect. And then we'll make a double planter. We'll plant some cotton. We don't really need any food right now. Like, we're doing really, really good just scavenging for food. But I need to get that windsock. I guess while that's crafting, we might as well just sleep through the night. Wait, the rescue mission is below the water? Is it actually? It looks like we're coming up on it. Like, it doesn't actually look like it's above water. It looks like, is there anything underwater? Oh my goodness, there's a whole crash ship. Okay, well, we're here. Let's get the cotton planted, because we need cotton to make this windsock. I'm kind of worried we're not going to progress the quest line, and then that's going to cause problems. So let's get this planted here. Wait, how does this... Oh, right. I have to do it... You have to actually, like, craft it. Right, and it just automatically... Oh, I remember this now. That's right. It's like an actual crafting inventory, and it just grows. That's so cool. Yeah, forgot. I totally forgot how to play this game. Don't worry about it. All right, I guess we go into the ship. Convenient thing about this is, oh, cool. All right, we're gonna get these blueprints. I should investigate this later. Right, I probably have to literally craft this windsock, and then, oh, hi. Hey, bud, are you stuck? Oh, wait, I'm drowning. Okay, we gotta get out here. I forgot that this is actually underwater for a second there. Yeah, I gotta investigate that later, probably because I have to craft this stupid windsock, so I think I have to literally wait 19 minutes until this cotton fully crafts. I don't think there's... Oh, this is with fertilizer. I should have done it with the fertilizer. Build another one of those, big fields, that's perfect. It says it doesn't trigger raids, so that's good. I don't really understand, like, what a raid would be. Is it just a bunch of sharks? Like, is that... It's gotta just be a bunch of sharks, right? And then what does it take to build another big chest? Because I might as well get on that. Metal block 1... Circuit boards, component kits, and glue. Okay, we can get the glue. The component kits we have. We got 35 metal block 1. How much metal block 1 does it need? Probably more than that, right? 60. So we gotta get a node, well, good thing there's a node right here. Look at that. Once I get enough metal, what I want to try and do is start building up like the oil rig base, which basically means I want to build sort of like one of those floating rigs. It's like a semi-submersible. So there's 2 big pontoons along the sides that are like kind of submerged underwater, but then the top of it like comes out of the water on the superstructure. And that's all wood that extrudes. And I'm pretty sure if we make it like heavy enough, we'll just sink those platforms. It'll look really cool, I think. So that's what I want to try and do, but We, of course, need to get a lot of wood to do that because I don't want to make the superstructure out of, like, concrete or stone. It's going to be way too heavy. It's got to be just, like, a wood framing thing because it's going to have all the heavy craft bots and stuff on it. And then the base will be made out of, you know, the platforms and stuff. And hopefully this is going to work. I have no idea, but we're going to see what happens. All right, back with the clams. Crafting glue. I definitely want to upgrade the craft bot, but I mean, I don't want to spend component kits on it just yet. We only have like 10 right now, right? 13 or something. Yeah, it's not, we're not exactly rich when it comes to the component kit count, but oh, we can make them. That's so expensive though. 20 metal block. 2 circuits isn't actually, you know what? How do we get circuits? Can I make circuits in this? I can. Oh, so we just have to, we can literally just mass produce circuits. If we had scrap metal, which we can make from regular metal. Oh boy. And then oil, so we can make plastic, and then glue, so we can literally just mass produce component kits. Honeycomb, beeswax. Oh, that, wait, no, there's an apiary. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we can mass produce component kits. We're gonna have a component kit farm. We're literally gonna have a component kit farm where we just have a giant oil rig that mass mines metal, and then we go around and collect a little bit of oil and some shells. Unfortunately, we have to collect those manually. Wait, no, we can make glue. No, it's just from shells, right? Yeah, no, never mind. So we have to collect the shells manually. Unless there's some genius way we can collect shells automatically. We'll get there. We'll think about it. I don't know. It's probably going to be manual. And then we just get an apiary for some beeswax, and then we just mass produce component. And this is going to be great. All right, perfect. How are you doing? Still some time. Excellent. Collect both of those. Let's put the glue in the chest here. And let's make another large chest so I can dump my inventory. Wonderful. Those are so expensive, large chests. It's not even funny. There's literally no organization. You know, it is what it is. We'll get there at some point, but for now, we're just gonna dump stuff and then have 2 chests. So there's all the food. Just making sure we're not missing any food items there. That's perfect. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade the craft bot 1 level. 1 level. I got knocked out. Oh no. Oh no, this is a bad, okay, that's a bad, I need to fix that. We just need to grab some blocks real quick, and we're just gonna do this. Yeah, that's literally a spot where your character can get infinitely knocked out. It like yeeted us out, but it's too small of a gap for you to stand in, so you'll just get infinitely knocked out. Probably only need 1 level. Yeah, it'll literally infinitely knock us out. That's hilarious. We could have gotten stuck there forever, for all eternity. Would have been great. In a hilarious sort of way. All right, well, I'm not gonna sleep because it's not gonna advance these times, I don't think. It just changes the daytime, so I'm gonna just wait until this grows and then sleep because I don't want to waste the daytime we have, you know? All right, cotton's done. It does not give us seeds back, but we can craft the windsock now. So I'm gonna be very careful about where I spend my cotton then. Like, I'm not just gonna mass produce sails because we have a very small amount of cotton seeds. Like, I'm pretty sure we have no cotton seeds in there. Do we have, I think it should be 2 left, right? Yeah, 2 cotton seeds left. We'll have 2 more cotton out of this. There's 2 there. So we'll have to find more seeds at some point. I mean, I guess we could head back to that ranger station and the cotton should eventually respawn, I would think, and get more seeds that way. But as soon as this windsock's done, I'll sleep. There we go. Craft that. Perfect. Explore the wreck for clues. There we go. See, we had to advance the quest line. No big deal. There's the windsock. Wind is pointing in the direction of the wreck. And now, what does this say? Pick up logbook. Nice. Read the trader's logs notes. Okay. And let's grab that. Perfect. Get your circuit board. What's in the golden chest? 4 component kits. Thank you very much. And some tomato seeds. Seeds are actually kind of worth something. It also makes me realize that there's no point in really hoarding seeds in this. We might as well just, as soon as we have them, kind of spend the soil and the seeds to, well, not, I guess you don't have to spend soil, but just spend the seeds to make plants, because like they don't seem to, like we might as well always have plants growing on the raft, you know what I mean? There's no real, it doesn't seem to cause a problem, there's no raid issues. It's just like a crafting thing that takes 20 minutes. All right, so I think that's it. We gotta go read that logbook. Where did my raft go? Okay, it's over here. Do I get access to better tools is going to be the question. Let's plant something here in the meantime. These all require fertilizer. Not really gonna spend the fertilizer for now. Sure, let's plant tomatoes. Why not? We got tomatoes. All right, the trader's notes. I was flying near a planet when something hit my ship. It was big and alive, but not like an animal, more of a robot. Probably won't be able to deliver my fruit crates, but I have to patch the holes in my ship or I will drown. Okay, so he crashed into the ocean. The floor is very wet. I should get out of here. That's a great note for an entire day. And then 8 days go by, and he says, sunshake rations are almost empty. I'll have to find something to drink. I'm leaving these notes behind in case there should be any survivors of other ships. I set up a base on a nearby island. If you're lucky, I'm still alive. Perfect. All right, let's go there. Windsock is pointing us towards that island, so that's great. We can just kind of do this. All right, is this cotton done? That cotton is done. Perfect. So let's take that. We'll deposit it with our other cotton in the inventory here. And let's grow... I mean, I guess I can grow the rest of the cotton. Might as well grow the last little bit of it. Slow grow it. Perfect. No reason to rush that. And then let's desalinate some water. All right, I think we're almost at the island. Like maybe, I think it's like that one right there with those two big trees. Maybe I'm wrong. This map is kind of large. I don't know if this is the full size of a regular survival map or if it's bigger or if it's smaller, but it's kind of insane. It's like, it feels like we've been sailing forever. Mind you, we're also not moving like incredibly quick. So, you know, we're moving slower than walking speed. So I guess there's that too. Once we get some motors, it'll be a little easier to see how fast we're going. But yeah, it's, we're not quick. I just want a big oil rig, you know, with a helicopter on top. You know what I mean? Be able to like, well, not a helicopter, but like a little flyer or something, you know, be able to like, you know, check out different islands and have your big old oil rig parked up offshore, mine a ton of nodes, make component kits. You know, we're going to be rich. We're going to make so many component kits. It's going to be great. Oh, I think it's that island up there. Okay. I just saw it, like a glimpse there. You can see the edge of it, the edge of the mountains. But if I rotate there, it disappears. Look at that. See that? It's only in like the peripherals. That's like how you know you're going crazy on the ocean. Oh, a raft just appeared in front of us. But that's how you know you're going crazy on the ocean, is when islands are only appearing in your peripherals, but then they see, look at that, in your peripherals, not when you look at it. In the peripherals, not when you look at it. Yeah, we're going insane. We've been eating like crazy fish. Look, this is my only friend. He's this fish, and I had to grill him because I was hungry. That island's kind of cool, though, to the right there. Yeah, it looks like it's like a pit of sorts or something. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. All the trees, we just got close enough. It's like one of those burned, it's a burned island. That's cool. Oh, see, we're on the right track. Look, the trader dropped a sunshake. See, all this debris here is not actually debris from random stuff. This is all the trader. He actually just, as his ship was coming down, it just like dropped out a bunch of plastic. And look, another sunshake. Oh, man. All right, let's get it with the harpoon gun. Watch these harpooning skills. Oh, I actually did it too, and it went too far. Oh, nice. All right, we got it. I actually wasn't expecting that to work. I thought it was going to fail horribly, and it went really, really well. That's, you know, it just was surprising for everybody. Oh, man, we're getting close, because now, look, the island is... Oh, wait, no, it's still a mirage. Unbelievable. Okay, we're not close at all. Oh, my goodness. This might take multiple days of doing nothing but hitting the raft with a hammer. And I don't want to waste cotton on more sails because we have a limited seed supply, and it would take eons to get back to, like, we've been sailing from that. If the wind doesn't change directions, we're never getting back there. It's so tempting to go to that island. I've just been staring at it as I drift by, thinking like, oh, I could just go there and like chop that tree, you know, get that little chest there that's sitting there. You know, it'd be totally... Okay, I'm gonna go get the chest and chop that tree. You know what? It's gonna be worth it. The raft is just gonna take forever to sail anyway, so we can just at least get this. Some gas and a component kit, perfect. Then we'll just smash this tree down, you know, get a little bit of wood. You're gonna need a ton of wood very, very shortly, so, you know, this is just gonna help the cause. All right, the raft is kind of far, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little, if I was having to swim this in real life, I'd be concerned. I feel like it's entirely possible in this game to just put too many sails on your raft and have it go so fast that you can't ever catch it swimming. And then eventually you have to find it if it like beaches itself on an island or goes across the map. At least it's got a beacon on it. Well, I guess the beacon is because I built this radio antenna. Yeah, so if you haven't built the radio antenna, then you'd be screwed. Collect the tomatoes, nice, thank you very much. Let's grow a couple of beets. Oh my goodness, here we are. Thank God, we finally made it here. I'm gonna take this on the lift, and we're just gonna, wait, I don't have a connection tool. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to build a connection tool before we can actually wire up anything, I just realized. It's gonna be, oh, we can build one here. Scrap metal. We have scrap metal? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we could build a connection tool. All right, let's sleep through the night, and then we're gonna go talk to Mr. Trader Boy and see if he can give us some freaking motors, man. I really want some propellers. All right, good morning, cows. Watch the raft for me, please. Thank you very much. Let's just head over to the trader guy. Yeah, I really hope. Oh, we're at actually the front. That's nice. But yeah, we're gonna cut down so many of these trees just to make raft stuff. Oh, there's a node there we can mine too if we need some metal. That's nice. Definitely gonna expand the raft on this island, I think, before we head out again. Assuming he gives us motors. I don't know the quest line progressions. Oh, I did reach the island. We just gotta free the walk inside us. And you know, we're gonna do it. I really hope he's not like, hey man, I'll give you motors, but like, you have to first bring me a bunch of fruit crates, because that would suck. Because I have no idea where the packing stations are. He definitely has the fruit crate collecting thing. So I'm assuming there's packing station islands somewhere. But let's see what he wants. There's no seeds. Oh, that's interesting. He doesn't spawn seeds in this. That's cool. Okay, what do you got? Unlocked propeller and small propeller. Thank goodness. Let's go. We are going to build ourselves a freaking raft. And it's going to be fat. All right, what do you sell? You sell guns for crates. You literally have all the same stuff as default survival, right? You're just exchanging crates for stuff. Yeah, except you don't ask for farmers anymore. That's okay. So there's no farmers on the map, I guess. Okay, so that's good. We'll have to come back. The question is, where's the packing stations? That's going to be a whole other thing to figure out. And fruit crates are relatively heavy, so we're definitely going to need a vehicle. But we got to read vegetables for trader log. That's probably going to tell us where the packing stations are. Look like he's been here far too long. I don't want to end up like him. I should help. He needs 2 crates of carrots and red beet. He would also give me a waypoint for the packing station. Okay, no problem. So that's way back over there. Yeah, it's going to be on its own island. But there's going to be 2 packing stations, right? So there's going to be 2 islands. One's going to be for the first set of crops. One's going to be for the second set. I'm assuming he's going to give us waypoints for both. That's fantastic. But yeah, we're going to start building up the raft and just sort of getting stuff going. I'm going to build a propeller first and just see what we can do with that. I got to build a connection tool. So let's get a propeller, a connection tool, and a basic engine going. And I want to see if I can just put like an outboard engine on the raft and what happens. Really? That wasn't... Really? You tripped off a cliff, bro? Come on. But yeah, let's see if we can get an outboard engine going. We have bearings for sure. We just need like a bearing with a steering. There's cows on the raft. Are you serious? You guys are... I told you to watch the raft, not take it over. You know, that's fine. You can hang out there. Right. Let's see what we got for parts. Okay, so... I got we need a driver's seat of some kind. Do we have any driver's seat at all? We do not. That's gonna suck. Okay, so we need to build a driver's seat. That's 5 cotton for a saddle and 10 cotton for a regular one. Well, we're obviously not building a regular one. Holy cow. We have exactly 5 cotton. There's really no other driver's seat. Is there like... Oh, there's a scrap one. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's not waste cotton yet. Let's get the scrap one going. Yeah, that's all we need for now. What about an engine? Can I build a real engine? Metal, yeah, we could. Okay, let's build a real engine. I do like the fact that every node in this gives you 20 material instead of 10. It feels really good. So we can already, oh my god, that's 3 metal in a row. Let's go. All right, I got the clams. Put those in there. We'll get more glue crafting. Here, perfect. Done. And then that'll all come out into here. And then that'll make, we got the propeller. That's wonderful. We need literally 1 glue. And then that's, how many circuits? So we need 2 circuits, okay. So we can afford that, no problem, perfect. So let's chop a little bit more of this out while we're waiting for stuff to craft. I love, Scrap Mechanic is missing a hand tool, 100%. Like, it is so sad to me that default survival doesn't have any way of chopping rock nodes until you get a drill bit. Because drill bits are sad, and they suck. I wonder if there's anything we could actually use the stone for. Like, maybe we make the superstructure out of brick or something, but it's so heavy. I don't want it, I wonder if you can make, I mean, we can make stone into sand, and then sand into glass. It could uses a lot of water and the tree ember stuff, but we could do that, and that would make a whole ton of glass, which isn't the worst idea. But we always end up with just a whole ton of stone and nothing to do with it but take up inventory space. And I don't really want a ton of heavy, building materials on a raft that has to float. It kind of seems counterintuitive, All right, we have a motor, we have a propeller, we have exactly 2 bearings. That's perfect. I'm gonna grab all these component kits because we might need to upgrade them. We got a little bit of gas. Can we build our driver's seat? There's our 2 circuits. Scrap driver's seat. Perfect. Good enough for now. And then I guess we have to kind of figure out, like, it's 4 and 4. Okay, so the center is going to be somewhere basically right kind of along this point. So we can put a little structure here. And then we're gonna just kind of, it's not gonna be perfectly aligned because like, you know, it kind of has to be, anyway, it doesn't really matter. But then we're gonna go like this and just put a bearing there. And then actually we'll put this bearing inlet more just to make sure, you know, we really have space. And then we'll do something like this and drag this down. I have no idea if this is gonna, like, it's gonna be probably really bad, but I think this is gonna work. Because I'm pretty sure the props have to be in the water. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we can swivel it and everything else, and it probably won't hold. Wow, that's not bad. We're obviously gonna collect a bunch more wood, I think. I'm gonna spend some time and just sort of harvest this entire island. There we go, that looks great. But yeah, we'll harvest this entire island and then we'll be able to, you know, pretty much build this up into 2 pillars and get more propellers. I think what I wanna do is just have 2 sets of propellers on either side. In terms of steering, I mean, I guess we could have them all on just like omni thruster things, like each one on a set of bear. I don't know, we'll figure that out. Kind of a future problem. In the meantime, we're gonna collect that, gonna collect this scrap metal, thank you. Going to dump all this. I really need more circuits, but you know, that's another problem. We just need a lot more of everything, to be honest. I don't know why I keep mentioning all the stuff I need. It'd probably be a shorter list to just mention the stuff I don't need. For example, I don't need stone. We have plenty of cracked stone. So let's grab connection tool. Seat goes to that to steer. This goes to engine, goes to seat. And then engine we can put up to max. Let's upgrade that even more. You know what? We're gonna upgrade it twice. I know using all the component kits on this engine, but that's what we're gonna do because it's honestly level 3. I think it's important. It's gonna be more fuel efficient that way. So now if we steer right and left, this needs to be flipped. And then I think we're good to go. Like this should just, look at that. We are now a motorboat. It's not quick, but you know what? It works. It kind of pulls a little to the right. I think we've got a little more weight on the right side than the left. But we can just kind of steer to offset that. That's actually perfect. So now we can spend some time on the trader island and really just, you know, gather more stuff, make more of these props. And I'm going to break down that rock node even further to get more metal. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Super exciting. I'm so glad to get a prop. Like, this is huge. Now we can actually build an oil rig. And I don't know how much. Does this consume a lot of gas? I feel like it doesn't. We're only spinning a tiny little weight. Yeah, we're still at a full 10 gas. I think this is going to be really, really fuel efficient. It definitely pulls to the right, though. We got to center the weight and build a bunch more stuff, build multiple propellers, and really get this figured out. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm pumped now to get the oil rig. I'm going to come back having spent like 3 hours of doing nothing but harvesting wood. And I'll have a full-out platform, and that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time. All right, let's get tree chopping. Let's go. Need 7,000 wood blocks.